It did say that I would be doing a trans slash coming out video. So I'm just going to go over the basics of, what I've gone through as a trans guy and what it all means and where I am so far. And I'm also going to do the last section will also be a kind of coming out story. It is a bit lengthy because it's all over the place with different family members, but we'll see how we go. Woo! Okay, so basically, I came to the realization that I was trans when I was 17. A lot later than most people in life, but, well, everybody's all over the place, There are some that realise at 50, and some that realise when they're, this big and they're 2, and So, yeah, so basically, so I realised when I was 17, I was talking to a friend from the US online at the time, and they identified as trans at the time, and I just kind of asked them some questions, how it felt, what all that sort of stuff, and I just realised, well, shit, that's how I feel. Interesting. So I spent a couple months, getting used to that idea, and started binding really badly with a bandage. So basically, I started binding, and I think my mum kind of started picking up on stuff then. She actually came into the bathroom one morning while I was getting ready for school. I was still in high school at the time. I was almost finished grade 12. And basically, and it started with, are you a lesbian? No, why? Because you're binding. I wish, Mum. I wish. So, yeah. So that was the very, very beginning of how it started for me. And, unfortunately, here in Australia, most schools do have a required uniform. So I was stuck in a very, very, very ugly school uniform for girls. I did go to co-ed school, but unfortunately still stuck with it. And I wasn't quite chums with everything yet, so I didn't really bother trying to change my uniform at the time, much as I hated it. So I did all that, and, few boyfriends later, and a lot of arguments, and, Mum finding out via MySpace of all things. That was awkward. Fast forward a few years, I'm struggling with my trans identity and dating and jobs, and the fact that, I'm still femme. Let's face it, I like my makeup, I like my coloured, longish hair, and, I like wearing shirts like these that unfortunately tend to do this. As well as, skirts, Alita, heels, all that sort of stuff. You know what? Because I can, and I like it. So I was struggling with that for quite a while, and, about 3, maybe 4 years ago now, I finally realised, well, you know what? I don't care what other people think. I don't care if, I'm dressed as like a girl. I'm still me. I'm still a guy. That's all that matters, and I fucking like it. So everyone else can go, fuck off, as far as I'm concerned. So there you go. That's pretty much it. I'm pre-T, pre-surgery, so no hormones and no surgery as of yet. I do use a chest binder, which is what I'm currently wearing now underneath this shirt, and I do have a packer. I don't wear it very often, just purely because I'm still getting used to the feel of it and everything, and I haven't quite figured out how to wear it in tight pants, because let's face it, I like my skinny jeans. It's fun. So yeah, so that's where we are so far. As for coming out, well, that's an interesting one. Before I realised I was trans, I was bi. I like girls. I dated my best friend for a total of 3 days, I believe. She asked me out, then she dumped me. Oh well. And, done all that. And then, 17 hit, and holy shit, I'm trans. Go figure. Since then, I've realised that technically I am pansexual, although I do tend to just say gay, just because, well, it's easier, let's face it. Not many people know what pansexual means, and I'm sick of the, does that mean you sleep with pans joke? Although there is a great photo of that, including sporks and all sorts of stuff. Go look it up on Tumblr. It's awesome. I love it. So did all that, and slowly came out with my family. I'm now fully out to my entire family, my friends and my housemates. Basically, as far as I'm concerned, if you don't accept it, you get a few shots at trying. If you don't try, well, I'm done. And let's face it, this year, unfortunately, may be my last with some of my family members. A lot of them are not accepting it at all, and they won't even try. So, oh well. Bye, family. Yeah, so that's pretty much where I am. I've had very few negative responses. My mum did out me to my father and his current wife last year, not against my wishes, but without my permission. I'm still quite pissed off with that, I'm afraid, but hey, it happens. So, I think we covered everything. She added me to them, I told most of my friends myself, my mum found out via MySpace. That's pretty much it. I told, my sisters and stuff myself. One of them kind of already knew, but I tried to discreetly ask her mother if I could tell her when she was 13, so beginning of last year. She piped up from the back seat, "Is this because you're a boy?" And I just wanted to hug the crap out of her for that. She is amazing. She corrects her mother on my name. I have legally changed my name, by the way. It is now legally Micah-Rae Noir. So happy. That's all I got so far. Bye!